Could you say your name for the audio recording?
Yeah, it's a Yared Nuguse.
All right, we're here with Yared Nuguse, men's 1500 meters. I will be asking questions on behalf of the media. To get us started, could you talk us through your race today?
Yeah, with the first prelim, it's about kind of keeping it as relaxed as possible while still obviously qualifying. I wanted to ensure I was in the top 6 and didn't have to leave it up to chance, even if the race did go out fast. And I did exactly that today.
We have a question from Doug Bender. What has your time in between NCAAs and the trials been like? Did you stay in Eugene to prepare?
No, I actually went back to Notre Dame for about 4 days. I had my orientation for my summer program, so I had to kind of go to that. And my race being so far from nationals, I figured it wasn't too bad traveling back and forth. Of course, though, I've just been, nothing too difficult, obviously, just kind of tuning up because we did well at nationals and we just want to keep that momentum going.
All right. From Jonathan Gold. How long did it take you to get over NCAAs and recover, both physically and emotionally?
Yeah, I'd say the physical aspect only took like a couple days, but mentally, the whole getting second place when I was really looking out to get first, that took a little bit longer. But I had already come to terms with it, honestly. Like right after the race, I was happy with my performance and I did everything I felt like I could have done on that day. And so that made it kind of easy for me to just screw my head on right like a few days later and get ready for the trials, because if you stay caught up on those things for too long, it just kind of ruins your whole performance.
And speaking of the NCAAs, how did coming out here to Eugene and getting to run at Hayward help prepare you for the trials today?
Yeah, I'd say I'm a little more familiar with the facilities and what they take us through when they're underground before we get back on the track. And I think that's nice, not being like overwhelmed by Hayward, because when I first got here, it was definitely a lot of pressure at first, but now I'm kind of used to it, and that definitely helps when there's already a lot of pressure going on with the trials.
All right, question from Doug Bender. Did this first round race feel different than an NCAA prelim type race? At one point it looked like you got shoved in the back.
Yeah, it's definitely a little different just because I think in the NCAA I have a little bit more reputation and kind of people kind of let me lead a lot of the time, and it's just easier that way. But with all these pros, obviously I don't have that anymore. And honestly, that's kind of where I like it anyway. I don't want to be viewed as someone really special. So kind of jostling back in there was kind of remind me of my freshman, sophomore year and back in the day,
And I want to give anyone in the chat a little bit more time to type any questions in. If you are typing, please use the raise your hand function to let me know you are typing. You'd mentioned going back and doing your orientation for your summer program. What are you taking over the summer?
I'm in Masters of Science in Management. So it's business-oriented classes, business stats, accounting, and management this summer. So.
All right. It doesn't look like we have any further questions. So thank you for joining us, and we'll let you go so you can recover and prepare for tomorrow.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you.